Hi, back again with Sally with English Today Indonesia. Today we're going to talk about preparing your speech. So similar to a presentation, speech is about preparation and planning. It is always a good idea to spend your time to prepare. How do you grab your audience attention? Is by maybe giving visualization. Okay, I know it's not an easy job, but let's try our tips. If you have watched our videos about presentation, so speech is kind of similar to that. One of the effective ways to make a speech is by using stories. Okay, so how do you use stories in your speech? First of all, you need to define your key messages. Okay, what are key messages? So key messages should be simple and straightforward. After you've defined your key messages, then you can find stories that relate to it. So once you're done with those two steps, we can move on to next stages, which are writing your speech, practicing your speech, and delivering your speech. So before you write your speech, you need to make up what you want to convey. And then afterwards, do a research in terms of storytelling that can help you to convey your message. In conclusion, there are mainly 4 things to consider in a speech. Number 1 is preparing it, writing your speech, practicing your speech. Last one is delivering your speech. See you in the next video where we're going to share about how to write your speech. Hi there. So in this brief video, we are going to talk about the stages or the steps to write your speech. After you've gathered all the materials for your speech, the next step will be putting it all together. So pour out all of the content on a computer or on a piece of paper, whatever media that you're using. Just like a presentation, speech consists of 3 main parts. So the beginning, the middle, and the end. Try to find an idea that can hook your audience attention from the beginning until the end, because a good hook can successfully maintain your audience attention. And then choose 1 until 3 main points that you would like to speak about to your audience and focus on them. A useful tip before we end this session: try to be concise on your speech. Because if it's too long, you might bore the audience. 5 to 7 minutes is preferable. Unless it's really necessary, try to aim less than 10 minutes. Good luck! So now we're going to talk about communicating non-verbally in your presentation. Now, first of all, what is non-verbal communication? It's simply wordless communication. Wordless communications means without words, such as our gesture, facial expressions, any behavior that also communicate meanings. And do you know that 93% of our communications is actually nonverbal communication? So 55% actually comes from your body posture and gestures. And 38% is from our tone of voice. And that leaves us with only 7% of verbal communication. I know, shocking. So whether intentionally or not, we use nonverbal communication to communicate. If you know how to use it well, you can use nonverbal communication to reinforce your message and also to regulate the flow of your presentation. That means your body language and also your voice tone are crucial to get your message across. But you need to make sure that you're giving the right messages by using your body language. You want to give the impression that you are confident and know exactly what you're saying. So make sure to avoid crossing your arms, holding your hands behind your back or in your pockets. And then use your voice effectively. You can vary your talking speed and also changing the pitch or the tone to make your voice sound more interesting, and then of course keeping the attention of the audience. Improve your presentation skills by joining English Today's Business English course.